The stream. Hope you're having a lovely day so far. I know that it is different times around the world, and everybody's doing their own thing, probably going to work. It's 9:10 currently at the moment here in Austin, Texas. I'm just gonna get on and show you what I normally do to start my day. It's not too much that I do, just a little bit of design, a little bit of blogging. I'll pop up the tools I like to use. So far, as a matter of fact, I'm using Restream right now. That's just a stream, so you don't really need that one. But if you do want to get into design, branding, or have a business that you want to make streamlined more better, you're gonna want to use a few of these tools. This is Imagify. It's not a necessary one, but I use it to convert my images into a smaller size, basically, so that way when I'm uploading them to my website or different places and I want to save size, that's what I use. You don't necessarily need that one for Facebook. I think they resize it for you themselves. This is Article Forge. I use this to create different types of articles. As you see, I'm creating one right now for domains, how to register a domain. I copy that one. I'll send it on over to the blog area in my website and I'll paste it in here. I'll add a few changes to it. Normally, I don't add much because I'm too busy, but I'll get back to each one later and add the current links or um, correct links, distinctive links that I need to send you or whoever's reading to that place. Let's see. I can't see if we do have any comments, but we're gonna go ahead and add the main things we'll have to do is add a feature image, and you can also add images here. And to do that, I go over to Envato Elements and we get a image from there. 1 second. Let me pull up my restream on this side. That's what it's supposed to be. And I can go to the chat. There should be a chat area. All right. Hopefully you can hear me. Let me make sure that is up. Okay, test. Perfect. All right, we're not gonna, like I said, worry about this yet. Oh yeah, we need Envato element. So we're gonna look for a, normally I'll just type in something like whatever I'm looking up. And we'll look for a graphic template, or we're not doing web template. Well, we could look for a photo. Okay. Because we can, if we want, we can actually combine one of these. So let's go ahead and combine one. I'm gonna combine this one here with a photo. And I don't normally do that, but for the sake of this tutorial, we're gonna go ahead and do that. We could use one of these two. We could even search for more. I'm quite lazy, so I normally just pick the ones right up front here. I feel like I would normally go with this one, but for this here, because we're gonna pull this image here off the back if we can, and add it over the top of one of these to add a little bit of character and to be able to place some images, some wording. I'm putting a little bit more thought in this than I normally would just because of that. So I'm going to grab this one and we're going to add our own wording in here because we need to have a space to domain name. Yeah, it's a little bit better to read. So we want to have a space to place our handles. I need to open this up. And we'll open this up here. It should be opening up here. We'll say okay. So it looks like it has opened up, and then we'll come back over here and grab our image. Let's see if this image, it should be downloaded already. Looks quite okay. We can size this down here in a bit. So I'm gonna add this image in here. Wait, where did I go? Here it is. We're gonna add it in here quite quickly. There it is. And then we're just gonna go ahead and unlock this layer and bring it down a tad bit. As I mentioned, we're just gonna simply copy this, add it to the back, and then I'm gonna drag it all the way open so that way it's not gonna look as seamless at the moment. We'll figure out how to do this in just a minute. Actually, I'm gonna do it now because this is it's kind of annoying me. And there's a couple of other ways I probably could have or should have done this, but I'm gonna try out something real quick. Is that the one I want to get in there? It's taking a little bit longer than I wanted. So now this is kind of weird here. This is just going to the same size, actually. Alright, let me just back out and do something else. And leave this here. Let's see, I'm trying to get these edges to feather out. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about it. I really don't want it too much difference in size here. And in the end, it might be fine just like this because we're gonna add this over the top of it. We just want to get a little bit of this. And we're gonna want to put it down here. This is the reason why we needed this to be a little bit higher here. What we could do is I'm gonna add a square back here. And I'm gonna copy this green color. Turn that green just to make it. Then I'm gonna put a little bit of a shadow here just to see how this is kind of gonna look here. Let me just add the handle. Been using this bold a lot. There is a website we go to grab normally grab different fonts, and it's defont.com. You can basically come here, choose a font that you might want. They have way too many for me to just go ahead and look through. I normally don't do that unless I'm doing some special brand. Program I use also has tons of them as well. Let's see, I don't want that one down here. We're gonna make this look a lot better, trust me. I'm gonna do something to make that look better. And a couple things we could do is with the color, with the transparency. We could also add I was thinking of adding something back behind it. Oh, why am I not hitting it? Okay. So if I add this behind it, turn this color, where'd it go? We need to go back up one. There it is. And it'll start to look a little bit better. We can add something in here as well. We could put using, where's that at in the back? Put our name here. Okay. I like to add my logo always here. Let's see. And I need to fix my logo, so now I'm having to blur it because I don't have the right size. Make this white. So the idea is to just maybe keep this a little bit higher. And we can put a transparency on this guy up here because he's a little bit. Can we put a transparency on him? Let's see if we could do that by adding it, bring it to the front. Huh. It's not letting me do a transparency on this picture for some reason. All right. It don't, it's locked, isn't it? No, can't be locked. Weird when that happens. I'm not absolutely sure why that happened. What did I just undo there? You do create transparency. So it didn't want it to create it. What could I do here? What could I do about that? Let's see, I can go, let's see if the effects will put it on. That could be because I'm in effects. Transparency tools. It's not actually too bad with him behind there though. I think I might leave it. What I could do is put a outer shadow of white behind this guy, or even black maybe. Or could do that green. We'll do that green to make him stand out here. Opacity at full. See? Here we go. So it actually is not looking too bad. This line here is not very well. And we're gonna put a gouging on this as well. Just feather these edges if we can. And that is a little too much. We want them to be a little bit visible. We'll put a slight shadow on here as well, if we can make that less visible. And then I believe that's about it. All right. I think it's nice. I think it's okay. We're gonna export this out and a good day. All right. 4,000 is a bit too high for me. So we put these about 2,000 and we'll export that out. Just put this here and we will export this out with a different thing. The date, I don't know what today is, 15. Right now we can add this and post to Facebook. That's just about it. Add this to the featured image. Actually, we'll need to add this to Imagify here. Where'd that go? Let me pull that back up. We'll add this to Imagify, and that's going to shrink it down for us just a tiny bit on the size to save. It is quite bigger than we wanted, so I'm actually sometimes going to pick it up here on my regular image pathway, and I'll resize it best for emails and messages here. So we'll do that instead. We'll keep the domain, but we'll add a .111 to the back just to let us know that's our first one. And then our first resize, so to speak, and our first proper attempt. We're going to resize it one more time to get that number down from 472 all the way down to 69, and it's the same image. So we're going to download that, and it's usable for our website here. It's going to save us a little space on our website. Make it run faster than what it might have. We're going to drag and drop that image right into our featured image section here. And then if we were going to do social and whatnot, we would go ahead and come here and do that. I believe that SEO does it already. It's already kind of adding it here already. Just make sure that it adds it here. I don't always do this, and I've noticed that it adds it when I post. So I'm not sure how the meta works. We don't have to save it or anything. Normally we want to edit this a bit more from directly from Article Forge and add your links and change it up, because Article Forge will not do the best job on stuff. It's just to create a narrative or a filler type deal. So you want to add your knowledge in there and make it proper. So we're going to view this post. It is published. I'm going to copy that. We're going to come over to Facebook in just a few seconds and make it ready for the world to see. This is mostly for a client that's going to be joining later. So I'm building this out so I can show them the proper methods and best ways to go about getting themselves a domain name and changing their DNS host name servers mostly. I linked this over to my knowledge base, which is up here at my website, the knowledge base is going to be here. And I'll put the DNS here, and I'll put name servers. And this is the one we're going to article, we're going to link, cut that. We're going to come back here and edit the post because we want to add that link in here, the most important part of this article. We do have tons more articles that are a little more important for everybody in their certain stage of development. Once you have your domain, you can point your domain to our servers to receive hosting. DNS name servers. The domain to our servers to receive hosting. Normally, I normally think of a lot more. I can't think of. Follow the instructions. All right. So normally I will think of a little bit more, but in this case, this is all we actually need them to do. Is point that over. There's GoDaddy has articles on how to change their name servers, and you just simply type in this two things here in that section. Super simple. We're gonna update that. We're gonna view the post. So in here you'll find some different information. I will end up having to put links to my actual hosting company, stuff like that. But all those links should actually be up in here to our hosting plans. Yep. Hey, what's up, Sarah? Appreciate you tuning in. I'm doing wonderful this morning. I'm just showing you what I do in order to create these awesome blogs and pictures and stuff like that. And again, anybody can download. A lot of these programs are free, and I create art like that. You can literally find, you can literally find any type of image you can think of over here. You can say if you're a florist or something, you can type in florist, and you can come up here and find some nice images to put your handle. You can even go, if you don't, you can say there will be graphics as well, so you can add your brand to all this. All this stuff can say whatever your brand is, and you can have this over that other image as we had showed before. Everything breaks down, so whenever you pull graphics, they break down in little sections like this. So each one of these is hand drawn, or not necessarily hand drawn, but somebody took the time to draw these little sections here. These, it's actually one section. Or is that a group? It should be a group. So it's probably a bunch of little groups. I kind of want to know what am I holding. Should be lit up. There it is. It is just a simple curve, and I should have known that because I could have. It looks like it was image created into curves. So whenever we pull it out, it recreates a lot of these little graphics. So this is for a website. If you were going to create a website, you can use this type of outline. And that would have been exactly this picture would be taken apart exactly the way that was, so where you can grab each one of these, change the color, the name, can move this stuff around. So this is an amazing tool that everybody can basically use for it. They have free trials that I used to use a lot, and now I just pay for them. They're not very expensive. Uh, there's a lot of other tools. They're also free, so you can say if you're a boxer, for instance, you can literally put anything. They'll have stock photos, graphic templates to make your whatever posters. They have 3D. They have more graphics. They have music. They got videos. So I do a lot of video editing, and we can use these to add your logo if you have a gym. Um, and again, we can write blogs for your gym. Kind of want to show you how we can just easily create a blog, but all you would need is a keyword, and it does take a little bit of thought because you need a 5 sub keywords, and you want to decide how long you want to make it. May take a couple trial and errors on how to do that, but yeah, see, I can't think of anything else. Say if you're a car driver, well, everybody's a car driver, of course, but say if you want to be a professional car driver and you want to have a service, and this is what you could create as far as that goes. They'll have web templates. They'll have, see, here goes WordPress websites right here. If you want to do a live preview of some of these sites, they'll have that ready. Let's see. It takes a second for some of them to pull up. Their hosting companies aren't as good as mine. I'm kidding on that. See how nice some of these web pages are already? It's like all you have to do is put your information in here, and literally any website that you think of, or any, like I said, category of industry that you think of will be here. That's how professional developers do it. You can say you're a banker. The website will be here. Could be a, let's just say yours. I was gonna say, I don't want to say something inappropriate. See if you're a model. All right, a model. For socks. All right, there's no sock model websites at the current moment, but there's, you can see there's quite a few models. Oh, and we're in WordPress. Let's go just the regular. Let's go to sock models here. Watch. You're gonna be tons of. Okay, we got a few photos of some socks here, guys. Here we go, showing his socks, showing the sock. Oh, these are ballerina though. So we even have a drummer or DJ with the socks. All right, a whole bunch of records you can use for, that was stock videos. They got graphics. I have no idea how this has to do with, this is fashion. See, if you're making socks, you can make your socks really nicely here. I don't know why I'm talking about this so much, but Envato is just a very, very lovely website that I love, and I use it so much. So of course I'm gonna talk about it. Talking about my blog. So I think I might have to get ready to go. My work is finished for the morning. I can do. Have to go cook some breakfast. Normally I would do it before I did this, but today I was running a little bit late doing a couple other things. Um, yeah, I can literally design all day. This is so fun. Don't save none of these. No need. Um, Hope you guys have a lovely day, though. I am going to be back on later, hopefully showing some more of my skills and making sure everybody has a beautiful afternoon with some amazing quotes, maybe some Q&As. If anybody's going through anything, we can do some prayer, meditation, whatever comes to mind. We're up for that. We really like to thank Frank Frioni Jr. Again, we hope he is blessed on all of his business affairs this morning and does what he has to do to have himself a beautiful day as well. Take care of the mind, take care of the body, and do your best to reach out to higher levels of consciousness. Blessings.